Welcome to Feral and Unfiltered. I'm Cat Jack.
And I'm Red.
And I know what you're thinking. Why do we have a podcast? Boys do it. How hard could it be?
Right.
So here we are. So a little bit of background, I guess we should, since it's episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode titled Southwest to Northwest. You like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
poetic.
Okay, fuck you so much. Yeah. So we both live in a place called Forks, Washington. And if you don't know where that is, you are part of an exclusive club called Absolutely Everybody. There's no reason to know where Forks is unless you're a Twilight fan. Neither of us are. Did you know about Twilight before you moved here?
I did. Well, I was one of those teenagers.
I didn't.
I read the books. Yeah.
I am just now finding this out about her. You did what?
Yeah, I read the books.
You did?
I did.
Oh, no.
Okay, how old was I, though?
I don't know. I don't know that there's an excuse.
There's not.
Usually I wouldn't yuck your yum, but I think I'm going to have to yuck your yum. I put in an offer on the house.
Sure.
And then told the people in my life that I put in an offer in the house. And they said, back in Las Vegas, where I moved here from, they said, where is the house? I said, Forks, Washington. And they said, like Twilight? And I said, what?
I didn't move here because of Twilight.
Right, you didn't move here because of, but you already knew.
I did.
I didn't know. I put in an offer and it got accepted before I found out about the Twilight connection.
See, that's funny. That was my husband, too. He had no idea.
Yeah, no.
It actually took him like 3 months before he found out. Because when we moved here, I knew. I didn't give a shit. And then I think he found out in the grocery store. So we watched the first movie. He's like...
Never read the books. I've never seen the movies. I don't plan on changing that at all. Again, I know it brings in a lot of money to the town. It's where a lot of the tourists, they're here for that, and that's good and that's fine. First of all, I'm Buffy years old. I'm not Twilight years old.
We're like 4 years difference.
I'm 37.
Yeah.
So 5 years difference. How old are you?
33.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 years. I can do math. Sort of. I went to school in Nevada. What are you gonna do? They don't teach us to count past 21.
Public schoolers.
Freaking homeschoolers. You're weird. Staying at home reading Twilight. But there's a lot going on in that 4 years, though. First of all, but yeah, Buffy years old, not Twilight years old, and the whole Twilight thing. I've had people kind of explain to me the rough idea of the plot. Right, eternal vampire, high school girl. Pause. Right. He's over 100, she's 16, and somehow this is not a story about pedophiles? I don't know, man. I don't know. You kind of lost me there. That's just me, but I got follow-up questions and nobody has satisfying answers. So, ew.
Yeah, I don't know if you want those answers.
No, probably not.
They're going to be disappointing.
Yeah. But I moved here from Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. You moved here from Phoenix.
From Phoenix, yeah.
And we met each other after the fact, after we had already moved here. We had a weird series of medical diagnoses that led to us moving here.
And I just had someone die.
Kind of ominous, right? Or a little sus, Red.
I didn't push her, I promise.
You didn't push her, right?
You weren't there. You're not going to check.
No, I'm not. Moved here from Vegas, not a snitch.
Right.
Yeah. So my husband, Rob, got diagnosed with Stargardt's, which is a rare genetic eye condition that it will eventually take his sight, which that fucking sucks. Like, going blind is way up there on the list of fucking sucks stuff. Mm-hmm. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. But the lights aren't going to go out on him. Right? In fact, the opposite thing is happening. The lights are getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And we were in a place where the UV index is never less than 10. And so it's painful for him all day, every day. He's having to lay down for hours at a time with an eye mask on just to get through the day. Because it was hurting him so much. And I have porphyria. And I've known about that for a very long time. I never should have been in Vegas in the first place. But that's a genetic blood disorder. It does a number of different things, but among the things that it does is I am allergic to the sun. Makes me very sick. So I always wanted to live in the Pacific Northwest anyway. We started looking for places when he got his diagnosis. And we're like, oh, do we move to Oregon? We moved to Washington. Turns out Oregon has some really gnarly income state tax, state income tax, whatever it is, where the state taxes your income on top of the federal government. Leaving Nevada, I'm not going to move to a state that, like, Nevada doesn't have state income tax.
Right.
I'm not going to a state that does. Like, that's a pay cut. Fuck that. So then, hey, Washington, no state income tax. And we just kept going further north and further west. Every house we looked at, put in an offer on this place without actually seeing it. Looked at the ad on Zillow, sent my realtor to look at it. And here we are.
I do love Zillow shopping.
Zillow shopping is how this happened.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And I had the world's best realtor. Her name is Cindy Hansen, and I feel comfortable saying her name because if you're looking for a property anywhere on the West End or anywhere in northwestern Washington, contact Cindy Hansen. She's amazing.
Oh my God.
She's incredible.
Just putting sponsors out there, right?
No, she just deserves this because she's so good at what she does. When she would walk into places, because you're giving somebody a lot of trust to go pick out a house for you while you're not in it or whatever. And we find this ad for this place in Forks, and I'm like, all right, so what's up with Forks? Does it suck? And she was like, all right, you guys are car people, right? And we're like, yeah, we're car people. And she's like, let me put it like this. There's a lot of Subarus there on the weekends, but none of them live there. Do you understand? And I was like, yes, I do understand, Cindy. And she was not kidding. Subarus and yoga pants as far as the eye can see during tourist season and on the weekends. But no, Subarus don't live here. It's much more of a square body Chevy type of town.
Yeah.
Ford Rangers. On Ford Rangers.
So many Ford Rangers.
On Ford Rangers. Dude. And then the Tacoma, it's basically, Sharks and Jets, right? You've got the Ranger guys and the Tacoma guys. But no Subarus live here. You're a poser if you brought a Subaru. And then you guys moved here from Phoenix, but when did you actually get to Forks?
So I got in Forks, I think the end of 2021.
Okay.
Just about, yeah. So, yeah, we moved from Phoenix because once Mom died, she left us some money, which was really nice. So I got to retire at the age of 26. So it's not luck. Oh, no, that's luck.
No, that's luck, hon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't earn that at all.
No, I didn't. I'm okay with that. I mean...
Are you religious? Are you Catholic all of a sudden? What is this sign of the cross?
I don't know. I was just thinking about my mother-in-law. She still scares me. Even though
the dead lady.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a mean lady.
It's 4 months of trauma, man.
4 months. That was it?
Yeah.
We'll get into this another time.
Well, yeah, we'll put a pin in that.
But she was mean. She died. She left you enough money where you guys could pay off some debt and then leave.
Yeah, we paid off everything, which was nice.
Oh, see, so, I started making a lot of money, and that gave me access to a lot more. Huge amounts of it. I'm so good at debt. I'm, like, amazing at it. I have way more than you do. Promise. High score!
Yeah, no, so we moved from Phoenix. We were on the Columbia Gorge for a while, for about 2 years. Because we moved.
That's a pretty place.
It is. It's windy as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a gorge.
Yeah. So moved there. We were going to start up our own campground. That didn't happen. Then COVID hit. And then it was 2 years of just nothing. Everything was shut down, as you know. And we wanted to stay there, but we didn't. So, I mean, the way that we had property.
You're wearing makeup.
Shit. So I don't wear makeup normally.
She doesn't wear makeup.
Oh shit.
My camera, shut up!
God.
Why is this happening? That was a better take.
That was a better take. Alright, hold on.
Hang on. Yeah, re-angle the camera. We're not giving up.
Oh, do you just want to...
Just re-angle the camera.
How's that?
Yeah, get in here with me. No, we're making this episode. This is happening. We'll use the footage we had. This is our first episode. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all.
I need to cut. This is it, right?
This is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? All right, you go there. I'll go. We can make this work. This is going to happen. My fat ass.
Can't.
Yeah, I can move. Look at that. All right.
God.
Now I'm not in the shot at all. That's perfect. No. We're leaving all this in. Yeah, there we go.
Then why did you move?
Huh? I don't know. You came over here. Now you have to sit in the big chair.
Oh,
Your little feet are going to dangle. She's very short in real life.
Oh, they don't.
She's down there, little dangly feet.
No, my toes can touch.
Okay. All right.
Dick.
We have some equipment issues that we're going to sort out with time.
And how's my makeup?
It's lovely. It's perfect. You're a pretty princess.
I don't think you're sincere.
So you were in the Columbia Gorge.
Yes. For about 2 years. That's when we wanted to buy a campground. We got a yacht, which was for another story.
Oh, there's a
Don't
yacht
do
story.
that.
Boats and hose?
Boats and hose. Just boats and debt.
Oh, no hose?
No.
What the fuck?
No.
What's the point of anything?
Anyways. Yeah, so that didn't happen. And then we're like, okay, so where else are we going to move? Because we were just that close to being in the forest. And I've always wanted to be in the forest. So we just kept moving north. And then we got here. We talked with my boss who was looking for workers for a while. And we're like, oh, well, we got no place to live right now. We got our nice RV, but we want to move up here. She's like, oh, can you be here by Monday? And that was it. And then about 6 months after working for her, she goes and buys a farm and leaves us with her whole property. So it's been nice.
Right, because you play fast and loose with words like retired because you have a job.
I do. Yeah, but I'm semi-retired right now.
All right, that's fair. I've seen what your life is. I work a lot. You don't. You're in your off season right now.
I am.
For sure.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
No, don't be sorry.
No.
Roll with that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now we're here. And then we met at the drag races.
Yes.
It took a long time though. We were here for 3 years. Didn't even know each other.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Forks has a drag racing association.
Yeah. Last place ever, I thought.
No.
Ever.
See, that's because you're not car people.
Yeah.
So you don't know. Like anywhere you have 2 or more people, you're going to have drag racing. Especially in small towns, like in the wintertime, everybody here has a shop building. Like, what else is there to do but build a race car? What else would you be doing but build race cars?
It's not auto, it's a wood shop.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You're doing something. So people wrench on their cars all winter and during the rainy season, and because we are in the rainforest in a very big way. And then in the summer, there's a drag racing season, and so we got involved with that. It's an all volunteer association. There are no paid positions at the track, and the name of it is West End Thunder because we live on the West End, and I guess they make thunder. And
I guess so. We don't even have thunder up here.
Right? Very rare. Very rare.
It's like once.
But we got involved with that, volunteering, setting up and tearing down the track. And fast forward, I mean, there's 3 years later, I'm now the announcer for West End Thunder. You're listening to 102.5 FM for West End Thunder. Why is it wet? Because you're in the Burnout Box and Forks. And then Rob is now the president of the Drag Racing Association somehow. The association itself is coming up on their 20-year anniversary. 2025 is going to be their 20-year anniversary, established in 2005. Run 4 races a year, 4 race weekends a year. And then we have a mutual friend, Shauna, who's our starter. She's your D&D homie.
She is.
I know her from racing because she showed up to drag race out there.
Yeah. And then she dragged me into this.
Into volunteering, working the Burnout Box.
It's your fault.
It's your fault, Shauna. So dragged her into volunteering, and then we met each other, and then that was that. This is my not so hetero life mate.
Queer.
You're fucking gay as shit.
At least I'm not autistic.
Oh. She right though. Autistic as shit.
ADHD though.
That's a little bit on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like you can handle stickers.
I can't. It's so fun.
We'll talk about tisms another day. But tisms, I has them.
So many.
It's good that I work from home. It's important that I work from home. I'm not safe for public consumption. That's for sure.
Oh, but you are though.
How do you figure?
It's so entertaining for myself. Watching people deal with her is my favorite thing now.
Making people deal with me is the only way I know how to get through the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and then we have so many other projects going on. It seemed like, well, when other people have a lot of projects going on, they also add a podcast. Because right?
Why not?
Why would you not? Why would you not add a podcast? I've had, half the people in my life telling me to start a podcast for years. I tried one solo, which was very boring.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I'm fun, but not just me. Like...
Which is
like,
surprising.
you need both gin and tonic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, and I was podcasting about the one thing that I know a lot about.
Which is just cars?
Sales.
Sales.
Yeah, salesman's podcast.
Yeah. That's a limited audience. Yeah.
It is and it isn't. I mean, there's a lot of people in sales. There's a lot of people who are in sales who want to get better at sales. I am a sales coach. That is one of the businesses that I have. I get lots of trophies for being good at sales on a pretty regular basis. And I'm really good at making lots of money. And other people also want to know how to make lots of money.
Right.
So you can have a conversation there. The problem that I was having a podcast about that solo is that I wasn't having a conversation. I had nobody to talk to. I was talking to just you guys, just the camera, and that made me feel very awkward. I had very, very Ricky Bobby moments where I'm like, what do I do with my hands? Like, I don't know. Like, you put me by myself, and all of a sudden I'm like, no. It got real Rain Man really quick.
Did it really?
Yeah, a lot
poor
of jump
thing.
cuts. So many more jump cuts than Philip DeFranco. Yeah. That's saying something. And now, first camera died, and this one's showing us a low battery warning.
It is.
Yeah. You want to wrap this up? We better get out of here before all of the equipment dies.
No,
this
shit.
will make sense at some point. We will have something approaching a narrative and a format. But for now, this is Feral and Unfiltered. We're clearly both feral and unfiltered.
It's a little bit.
I'm Cat Jack.
And I'm Red.
And we're signing off, bitches. Eat the can!
God.
We did it! That's an episode!